I never like seen those.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Camera. Here on our only night in Swaziland. We crossed the border earlier today and made it in just in time, even after another breakdown. Or I guess I should say flat tire. It wasn't really a breakdown, but flat tire took about an hour and a half to fix, and then we were on our way. Still made it in time for the game drive at 3:30 here, and a very good game drive, especially at the end, where we finally got to see a lion, which makes that 3 of the big 3 now. Or the big 3 of the big 5, I meant.
This was after we got chased by a herd of
Oh, yes.
very aggressive elephants.
Yeah, we got some good coverage of the elephants
Oh my
chasing us,
God.
which went on for a good 10 minutes at least, where they literally came right up to us. Not just one, but like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh
We
my
were all just kind of sitting there quiet and still, not moving a muscle, while they just kind of explored the vehicle with their trunks. And yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah, those things can run. They're
Yeah, I've
like-
never seen an elephant run like that in my life. It was
They were like
crazy.
tossing their heads back and forth, flapping their ears, throwing their trunks up, and they were running.
Yeah.
Like, running.
Like throwing up dirt and everything, throwing up dust, and they were just, and our guide just kept on reversing, like for probably at least a mile, I don't know.
Man, I was
Good.
getting a little afraid.
Yeah, it's kind of scary for a few minutes.
I thought they were
Especially,
gonna like charge us and attack the jeep.
yeah, especially when the one came up on your side, and you could literally look straight into his eye. I mean, we came eye to eye to elephants
Oh,
within
so fucking
like
cool.
feet. It was amazing. And then we saw the lion at the very end where it was starting to get dark, and our tour guide was communicating to one of the other one of the other drives people going out there, and they reported seeing a lion. So we were basically all the way on the other side, headed back in, and then we decided to punch it, and we went like probably 3 times as fast as we normally were to go catch up with where they were, and the lion was luckily still there. So that was pretty lucky. We got to see the lion. So now we just need to see the buffalo and the rare leopard to complete the big 5. So we've seen the lion today, and lots of rhino and elephants, obviously, the other 2.
Oh, and lots of impalas, of course.
Oh yeah, don't forget the impalas.
See like 80 of them on every game drive.
Yeah, the impalas are everywhere. Each park we've been to. Oh, they're very colorful, but they're everywhere. I want to see some kitty cats, some big kitties.
Ooh, the dinner we had was good, and you should talk about. Oh yeah, the dinner tonight was like a kind of. Was it called like yoigo?
I forget what it was called. It was really good. It's like rice and beef and vegetables and a whole bunch of different stuff in there. It was pretty good.
Basically threw everything into a pot and cooked it and served it with rice, and it was like their version of our beef stew. It was slow cooked over a fire for like hours. Oh my God,
Oh, yeah.
it was so good.
Yeah, they had it basically done when we got back from our game drive. Half the group did a walk where they saw some hippos and more rhino and I think some insects and birds and stuff, and then the other half did the night drive. So that's 4 game drives. We've done 2 sunset game drives, one tonight, one last night, and then the 2 during the day, and then kind of one this morning where we went out of Kruger National Park.
I didn't realize they were this hard to spot. We've gone on 4 game drives and we've seen 3 of the big 5, but we've also seen really cool stuff like zebras and
Oh, yeah.
giraffes. I
Lots
was
of
really
other
happy
animals.
to see the giraffes.
Yeah, didn't see any giraffes today, but yeah, we saw a lot of giraffes yesterday during the morning game drive. Some elephant, then we did the sunset one. That was pretty cool, even though we didn't see any lions yesterday. And then we did the kind of a small morning one today on the way out of Kruger, and then the sunset one tonight. It's pretty awesome. It's just amazing seeing all these animals in their natural habitat too. It totally blows it out of the water than seeing them in the zoo where they're just trapped and anyone can see them. Now this is actually spotting them in their actual homes and natural way they live their life and everything. It's amazing.
The weather down here is so weird. It was like the first night it was freezing, and then it was warm during the day, and yesterday it was just like warm during the night and hot
Yeah.
during the day.
Yeah, it's a little chillier tonight, but once we get in our sleeping bags, it'll be cozy.
I am freezing. I'm like curled up in this mummy style negative 30-degree sleeping bag.
Anyways, yeah, we
Very
got
good.
a very brief stay in Swaziland. Swaziland is my 40th country, crossed into 40th country today.
16th for me.
16th for Angie, but yeah, very brief stay just tonight, and then we're going to be crossing into Mozambique tomorrow. Well, actually, it's a kind of a weird route. We actually go back into South Africa tomorrow, apparently, and then we cross into Mozambique, which will be my 41st country. Angie's 17th.
I love Johannesburg. I love Africa. Everyone
Oh, yeah.
here is great.
I
The
lo-
food's great. The weather's great. Everything and everyone is great. Don't
Yeah.
let National Geographic tell you what it's like down here. You need to come down here and experience it. It's truly amazing. It's
Yeah.
life-changing, and I would come back here in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's still a lot more to do, a lot more to see, a lot more to look forward to. We got some huge adventures still on the way.
Ouch. My hair got caught in the
Yeah.
Velcro.
And I'm not sure what time we're going to be getting to Mozambique tomorrow, but if we're going to get there when it's light, and we're going to be setting our eyes for the first time on the Indian Ocean, which is something
Really?
I have not seen. Yeah, it's a beach camp. Yeah, it'll be my
Nice.
third major ocean. Angie's second. I mean, you've seen the Pacific, but you haven't swam in the Pacific yet. But I'm sure you'll get there. But yeah, and then the day after tomorrow, we're free all day at the beach camp for a bunch of activities like kayaking, but we haven't figured out what we're gonna do with those yet. But yeah, 4 passport stamps on the way tomorrow. There'll be an exit Swaziland stamp. There'll be an entrance back into South Africa stamp, and then exit back out of South Africa stamp, and then an entry into Mozambique stamp. That will go along with our visa that we sent in about a month ago or so. So it should be, we're gonna fill these passports up pretty good after this trip.
I
But
just started stamping my passport last February, and I only have like 4 blank pages.
yeah, after this trip, I'm not gonna have much left at all. I'm either have to send in for a new one or get extra pages, especially if we're gonna do any future trips and then sometime in the next 8 years, which I pretty much guarantee there will be.
Duh.
'Cause my passport's good through 2022. I've only had it since 2012 when I got it for the round the world trip, and yeah, 2 years of stamps in it. It's basically going to be filled up after this trip. But
Maybe Southeast Asia with you.
yes, I do Dubai and all those countries again too. Seems like everyone's been to Thailand. Everyone that I've seen has Thailand stamps in theirs.
It's like a beautiful place to go. I want to
Oh
go
yeah,
to.
we'll change that for you soon, hopefully. I'm sure we will. But other than
He's
that,
so sweet. I love him so much. Gonna be a missy, sweetie. Bitey. Oh, your hands are freezing. Beautiful. Put them inside my sleeping bag. They'll get warm in about 20 seconds. Things like
oh, mine's very warm.
campfire.
Mine's good through like at least 20 degrees Fahrenheit, I think. Anyways, folks, we'll see everybody tomorrow as we do some major boarding crossings tomorrow and eventually make our way into the Indian Ocean and Mozambique. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Good night.